But that young man was on the side of the road trying to sell coconuts, and he, rather than one of them coming and saying, "Here is what you need to do," or bringing a team around him to get him sorted out, they arrested him. That's the difference between the rich and the poor. We run a two-tier country. And it's unfortunate, but it is the harsh reality that we have to endure. At Atlantis, hotel executives have admitted or acknowledged or said that Coral Towers at Atlantis will be closed for 8 weeks due to a drop in bookings. And while they're saying that, the union president, Darren Woods, is saying the mass layoff rumors are untrue. And while Darren is saying that the mass layoff rumors going on at Atlantis are untrue, Atlantis is telling their workers, take vacation or leave. That's what they're telling them. So they're pretending like, so this is bait and switch thing going on here. They're giving you a story. And because we don't know no better, they feel that we must just accept it. And they running it from two sides. Darren Woods might be on Atlantis payroll. There's mass layoffs untrue, but they're calling out people saying, listen, we can give you this package. You gotta go. Or you can take vacation. That's what's happening at Atlantis right now. And at Norman's Key, the executives or whoever conducted a mass firing at Norman's Key. Mass firing. Fire everybody. Fire a bunch of people. Firing. Former employees were given some severance packages. A couple of people got $7,000, but they were fired without warning. For 2 years or 2.5 years. And then they were fired without warning. They fired the people. The Department of Labor did not know that these people were being fired. They were ambushed and fired. Here's your check. Gone. Because there is an economic downturn. People are not seeing this. This was happening. But we're feeling it. You understand what I'm saying to you? And these are the realities. Okay? The other day, person started to complain because, you remember now, there was all this big talk about BPL bills going lower. And how you ain't got to have to pay nothing. And you could be good. And it can be things. And then a lot of people started to realize that their bills at BPL were actually higher. For a while it was low. And everybody said, oh yeah, I see that low bill. But then their bills were higher. Now my bill was a little low. My bill was $118. I never job. You understand what I'm saying? They were saying that the bills were actually higher. They discovered it. People said they consumed the same amount of electricity. Somebody said, oh no, this is someone they was using air conditioning. One person said, literally a portion of their place were burned down. They ain't had no electricity and they still get a high bill. No electricity was going down and they still get a bill. When the people say, hold on, I know y'all was talking about low bills, but this bill a little high. The Prime Minister say, you're lying. The bill ain't high. Y'all just burning more electricity. So who's telling the truth? Is the Prime Minister telling the truth? Or are the people telling the truth? And why is it that the Prime Minister is determined to make the people look like liars?